wait for start this webinar. All right. Kia ora tatou. Welcome back to another Q&A here at Digital Boost. I'm Georgia Hatchis. Today, we were meant to have Kristen Harper with us from Harper Co., and we had some technical difficulties. Blame it on the moon, blame it on whatever it is that we need to blame it on. I will get Kristen back on to talk about his sales subjects when we have a moment, hopefully soon. But today I have the pleasure of sharing the screen with Katrina Elton, who I lovingly call Kat, our Kat from Digital Boost. Kat is also a photographer and a mom, and she runs her own business, and she's a fabulous lady, and she is going to walk us through. Well, Kat, you also run our Facebook community group. So yes. So anyone who please use that Facebook community group. I feel like we've had more and more people coming in and interacting in there, which has been really, really not only successful, but helpful to have that community camaraderie when we're talking about our business.
Absolutely. Good morning, everybody. It's really cool to be here unexpectedly. It's always such a delight. You have got fresh-faced me and 3 children on school holidays in the background, so bear with me. We're real people here, so it's good. We understand the challenges of running a business and also trying to appear like we have it all together. So hello. We've got a few options this morning, so as I'm talking, feel free to pop things through on the chats. We're just going to completely wing it. So there's been quite a few threads kind of coming up in the community group lately, so we've grown quite a bit. We've had several hundred more people join that in the last few months, and with that, it's been a lot of people supporting each other, a lot of really organic conversations happening on there, and then from that, some common threads. So some of the things that we are seeing are with some changes that Meta's been having with online shopping and to do with Instagram as well. It's kind of highlighted the areas where people who were particularly selling on just sort of one platform in general are now needing to look at and consider diversifying where they're selling. So I think it might be nice to touch on talking about Google business profiles, making sure that's up to date, and the idea of, selling on different or like introducing e-commerce into your websites and that kind of thing, rather than just having having your selling on Marketplace or if it was on Instagram before. So that's kind of a bit of a thread. SEO.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Another thing would be SEO and people wanting to obviously check in with how their website's going. That's obviously increased since we did the Checkable episode. So we can talk about that a little more as well.
And you can check out the Checkable episodes. We have a few of those on our platform. Yeah. But Kat, I want to go back to what you were saying originally about diversifying in the marketplace. So talk us through a little bit of how people were selling and not why it's gone away. Who knows why people, Meta did what they did, but what happened? So basically people were selling on Facebook and they were selling on Instagram. Is that right?
Yes. Yeah. So it was all interlinked. So you could have you could have your products on Instagram and be able to link it through to your website, and there was a whole bunch of little lovely plugins behind the scenes that caused a lot of disruption recently with some changes. So basically, where people were so used to having the freedom to sell for free without any kind of fees or anything on Facebook or Marketplace or an Instagram, are now no longer being able to do that as easily. So it's been a big source of frustration, and I think a lot of people have been sort of like, why did Facebook do this, and wanting all the answers, which you don't normally get from them. So it's a sort of a matter of being like, how can you safeguard yourself in future? What other ways of having presence out there can you use? And I just think Google business profiles really important for that. And again, another really good chance if you had a website that you're like, oh, I wasn't ranking, or it's this thing I put together. It's a really good chance to kind of go back, look at that, run Checkable through it, see what's happening, make changes where you can, and then reach out to us and sort of figure out a way forward. I'm just also thinking that it might be a good idea to try and share my screen to just do a quick little run through on the Digital Boost platform itself. because we are sending people through there quite a bit lately, especially for going to find the checkable videos. So I think it'd just be really good to do a little scroll through of that if you haven't already explored that area. So I will just make sure that I am signed in and ready to go. Have there been any taps come through, Georgia?
Mm-mm. Oh, I lost you, Kat. Our wonderful cat, has disappeared, trying to share her screen. Today's been a day. And I would love to just sit on here and vamp with all of you and tell you about everything that's going on digitally in my life. But you're looking at it. You're looking at the digital unboost. We'll see if we can get Kat back. Really, today's been a day. And it's just morning. What Kat was talking about, which I wish I knew a little bit more about, this is why I wanted to have her on. And, you know, we've got Black Friday coming up, and we have all of these chances to sell our products. Those of us who are selling product online, to diversify within the way that you're selling. So Kat is our girl for that. I'm going to see if I can find her. And in the meantime, okay, her Zoom crashed and is now running an update. So this is probably what's happened to Kristen as well today. I think Zoom is not letting us do the work that we're needing to do today. I am going to pause this live stream, and hopefully we'll be back with Kat soon to talk a little bit more about diversifying in where you are selling online, and also about SEO and our Checkable app, which has been fantastic. Those of you who've gone in, who watched the episodes that we did, like we're a TV show, the episodes on Checkable with Emily, which were fantastic. Those of you who've come in and you've actually gone through and used the Checkable tool, and you can see, we can see the uptick in users, and we can also see how it's benefiting everyone by being able to use that free tool, which is fantastic. So I will be back with Kat. If I had a commercial break, this would be where we would take the commercial break. So pausing for a moment, and I'll be back soon. Well, it looks like the internet gods are not with us, and we're going to have to come back on this Q&A and redo it. So either we will bring back Kristen Harper at a later date, or we will have Kat back on to talk us through diversifying our sales tactics online. Sorry it didn't work out today. The calmer I talk, the more activated my nervous system is. So if you hear me talking like this is also how I speak to my children when they make me crazy. Thanks everyone for coming along. We gave it a shot. We'll try again later, and I'll see you later. All right. Matewa.